Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us for this webinar recording today. I'm Robin with Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries, and I'd like to introduce your presenter for today. We're thrilled to have Erica Fleury, Program Manager of the North American Primate Sanctuary Alliance, presenting today. Erica, you can go ahead and get started.
Thank you, Robin. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Erica Fleury, and as Robin said, I serve as the Program Manager of the North American Primate Sanctuary Alliance, or NAPSA. Our member sanctuaries are spread all throughout the continent, and I'm the main point of contact for the Alliance. And today, I'm going to present to you Collaboration for Sustainability, Successful Retirement of Captive Animals to Sanctuary. NAPSA is, of course, an association concerned with non-human primates, but our collective experience and the information in this presentation can surely be applied to virtually any species within the community of GFAS-accredited sanctuaries. NAPSA was founded in 2010 by the directors of 7 chimpanzee sanctuaries in North America. We now include 8 full members and have new members working their way up to full membership. NAPSA member sanctuaries provide lifetime care for over 640 non-human primates who have been rescued or retired from biomedical research, entertainment, and the exotic pet trade. So we know retirement. Although our initial founding members united due to their shared interest in chimpanzee welfare, we have since grown and expanded our circle of consideration to include all primates. NAPSA's development grew out of the urge to encourage collaboration and transparency among sanctuaries so they could unite on the key issues that affect them all. In a nutshell, sanctuaries can accomplish more through joining our collective talents together than if we are to work individually. NAPSA speaks with one unified voice. Our mission is to advance and advocate for the welfare of captive primates. And to learn more about membership in NAPSA, please visit our website at primatesanctuaries.org. As a spokesperson for NAPSA, in this slide, I am discussing characteristics of NAPSA member sanctuaries. But there are, of course, primate sanctuaries who are not NAPSA members, but who may be GFAS accredited, for instance, and should not be disregarded when searching for a sanctuary to accept retired primates. On the flip side, in this country, an organization may refer to themselves as a sanctuary without there being any regulatory guidelines. You can breed monkeys in your backyard, for instance, and sell them off a truck in Missouri and call yourself a sanctuary, unfortunately. So today, when I refer to a primate sanctuary, I'm talking about a nonprofit institution providing lifetime care for primates in species-appropriate environments, with human interference only for the purposes of providing food, medical care, and enrichment. Legitimate primate sanctuaries operate with the animal's interest as the highest priority and do not lease out animals or exhibit them to the public. They are monitored and inspected by recognized accrediting and licensing bodies such as GFAS and carry all state and county permits required in their area. Reputable sanctuaries are operated in a methodical, transparent manner that provides assurance to their donors. And they are often referred to or consulted by animal rescue teams needing placement or simply expertise in caring for various species of primates. So who retires primates? The residents of NAPSA member sanctuaries come from the entertainment industry, research laboratories, and private owners. And we are also contacted quite often by law enforcement who may be planning a confiscation or who have ended up with a primate in the care of animal control. As laws are constantly changing and fortunately limiting the ways in which primates may be used in this country, we anticipate retirements from all industries in numbers higher than ever before. Some sanctuaries are already being inundated with requests from laboratories, for example. The entire reason for sanctuaries to exist is so they may help animals in need. And our nation's primate sanctuaries are very much in demand at this time. Currently, physical expansion of sanctuary enclosures is necessary for practically every new resident accepted into the sanctuary system. Nonprofit organizations like sanctuaries rely on public funding, which fluctuates with the economy, as you all know. Sanctuaries cannot absorb the costs associated with building suitable enclosures and providing the enriched lifetime care that primates require. It is imperative that funding accompany primates into retirement. Other factors that greatly affect a sanctuary's ability to commit to house a retired individual includes health records of the animal, what background information is available to illustrate the animal's needs, and the preparations and transportation arrangements that may have already been organized by the owner of the animal. So some examples that sanctuaries are concerned with would be the financial support, which would go towards caging and materials, transportation costs, and lifetime care expenses, which can, of course, be quite high, The background information on the animal, including their housing and social history. The preparation, such as is the animal vasectomized if it's a male. Transportation, which can include special caging, vehicles, and permits that are necessary. So you see sanctuary retirement is a complex process, and oftentimes the people retiring the animals may not anticipate just how complex this procedure really is. The person or group looking to retire a primate will, of course, have a variety of concerns at the forefront, some of which are listed here. The beauty of the internet and social media is that looking online is quite easy, and it will reveal a sanctuary's history with previous retirements and how it represents previous people or organizations who have retired animals there. So it's important for sanctuaries to understand the concerns that the primate owner has, so they may work together to find a solution that is best for the animal and his or her long-time care. As an owner, one of the most important things to consider when choosing a sanctuary is that you must be able to understand its financial stability. Primates, for example, can live over 40 years, and their care is expensive. A benefit of considering the accreditations of a sanctuary, as previously mentioned, is that many of the documents on this slide have already been prepared and should be available to review. Many of the items listed above are available on a sanctuary's website and in their annual report. Another important consideration is the sanctuary's location. What is the climate like? Will this make life more difficult for the animal? Is the sanctuary near a veterinarian, or do they have an on-site vet clinic? Red flags of what we call a pseudo-sanctuary would be a facility that breeds animals, sells animals, encourages public contact with the animals, or any place that exploits animals in any way. Such facilities do not handle animals in a responsible manner and should be avoided at all costs. Key people to talk to at a primate sanctuary include the executive director, sanctuary director, and possibly lead veterinarian, who may be able to answer any questions or concerns about the medical needs of a potential retirement. When calculating the funding necessary for a retirement, sanctuaries will calculate what is needed for the animal's lifetime care, incorporating staffing, current medical care, and even future medical care anticipated. Construction costs and transportation expenses are often involved, and anyone looking to retire a primate to a sanctuary should expect to provide funding. I'll say it again, it is imperative that sanctuaries not refrain from sharing the true cost of a retirement in order to not scare away an animal owner. Honesty will ensure that the sanctuary may responsibly accept a new primate or resident, while still being able to provide the same high level of care to their existing residents. One moment here. So primate sanctuaries want as much information as possible to accompany the animals in their care. Each animal is an individual with unique needs. Important information includes his or her previous living conditions, including temperatures of the housing, cage layout, and daily schedules. If the animal is coming from laboratory research, the purpose of study is extremely important. Sanctuaries need to know about relationships the animal had, including introductions that did or did not work, and personal preferences, like if an animal doesn't trust women with blonde hair, or if an animal has an undying love of cowboy boots. These are all true examples that we have dealt with, and this will affect their care. Health issues are, of course, important, so sanctuaries need to learn the psychological and physical history, including current and past medications that have been administered. An animal's infection status is of high importance for some species, such as chimpanzees, macaques, and baboons. Transportation plans for a retirement must also be explored. Will the sanctuary pick up the animal, for instance, or will the owner deliver, or will a trusted transporter be used? These all require much communication and effort on both parts of the transaction in order to ensure a smooth transition to sanctuary. Retiring an animal to a sanctuary is a complex transaction and one that cannot be rushed. One researcher who retired a large group of monkeys to a NAPSA member sanctuary recommended starting the process a full 2 years before the transfer is desired to occur. This gives both sides, the owner and the sanctuary, time to prepare responsibly, which may include fundraising, building, and staffing. Funding must be procured for a retired animal's lifetime care. It has been suggested that researchers, for instance, include retirement funds in grant proposals or request separate grants ahead of time, specifically for retirement. If a university is looking to retire primates, they can contact alumni, create fundraising appeals, and prepare press releases to get attention to the matter. Positive public relations on this topic can be a real boon to research institutions. Of course, many retirements are more of the rescue type and involve emergency situations without the luxury of time or lengthy communication. Primate sanctuaries help as much as they can and will do so until there are no more primates left to save. Wouldn't that be great? In the meantime, the advice in this presentation is of more importance than ever due to the increased demands on primate sanctuaries in just the last decade alone. In order for a sanctuary retirement to occur, these items at a minimum must be met. The more collaboration and communication between the sanctuary and the animal's owner, the better. Space in primate sanctuaries is increasingly in demand. In order for primate sanctuaries to continue accepting retired primates, the animals must come with funds to cover their care. Responsible animal retirement is a collaborative effort and a beautiful thing. Please feel free to contact me with any questions at the email address on your screen. Thank you for spending the time to learn more about NAPSA, our work, and how necessary collaboration is for the sustainability of sanctuaries. Thank you.